On 15 minutes, Shavyfxhub want to share idea on a possible direction of ACU USD using 15-minute time frame. And we do like to look at the current price movement and look into the structure to see if there is anything we can find on 15 minutes. On 15 minutes, we check if there is anything we can find. All we are looking for is evidence. We have a support structure here, resistance structure, resistance structure. So let's dive quickly into the structure. We have done this extensively in the past, so we'll be very fast to show why market is built on the principle of break and retest and demand and supply. So if there is any other thing you are using, that's fine. You must know this. Did you see that? After a breakout from a psychological trend line, price came and retest and have left. And if we want to get our trend line intact, to picture this baby, to see what this baby is doing, you will see what this baby has done. You can see, look at, you can see the structure. This is a supply roof. These are supply roof. These are all supply roof. So let's put dot cycle for easy spot on. We have here a retest RT and another retest to the trend line after price spacing from the descending trend line on retest. That was the final hit. That was the final hit of the price. And we have here our rule is when we have an ascending line or a trend line, if price is trading above the line, it is on demand. Below the line, it's on supply. So we want to apply it as quick and as fast as possible. These are all supply. These are all supply. So let's get all our supply zones. These are all supply trading below the line. These are all supply trading below the line. This is demand. So we have here a break of structure, BO. What structure was broken? A demand floor. What is it, a demand floor? Price here, uptick. Price here, uptick. Price here, uptick. Break of what? Demand floor. What happened? Come back on retest. On the retest, where are we now? Supply roof. So the strategy is very orthodox. We don't use complex grammars. We try to make it as fast and easy in a way everybody can understand. Even if you have no knowledge about analyzing the financial market, we bring it to the level everybody will understand. So focus on the knowledge, forget about the money. You will make money. But for now, get the right knowledge. Focus on the knowledge. Understanding how to analyze the financial market like a hedge fund manager. So I knew, based on the psychological ascending trend line, and because to the upside we have no major resistance due to the structure of the market, but we believe that the market makers already know where to sell, where to take their profits. You cannot tell where you have the bearish orders, but we have a tool, a technical tool, where we want to see distance traveled and we place You can see the movement after the first high, after the first all-time high, price dropped and picked up momentum because what price return on demand floor. If we clone, this is already we have an ascending trend line, a psychological ascending trend line, functioning as demand and supply. We have the supply roof, we have the demand floor. If you clone this character, this trend line, the trend is the same. The trend is the same as the distance traveled as the previous all-time high. We clone it and put at the top, and the last leg occurred at the same place, 2,756.69. It's the same. And price broke out from the structure. And we're also going to look at so many parameters. We are going to gauge the floor as well. Let's gauge the floor. Let's gauge the floor. You can see on this trend angle, price came here, reacted. Price came here, reacted. So on blind note, if you take this price action, this support structure with this resistance structure and have a trend line, if you clone it and bring it to the bottom, it will give you this price action, a free win. So we expect that price will extend up to here to complete this cycle. But we'll look at it. We'll look at it. So let's see. The next thing to do, let's take this off and the previous all-time high, break of structure, retest. This was a former high, a resistance structure, ROS. We have breakout structure, we return as SR and officially return to demand floor. We want an interchange. I said when price is trading above a line, either ascending or descending, above the line is on demand, below the line is on supply. So here we're on demand. So we have here on demand. We have here on demand. Now I expect price to play back into this trap. I expect price to play back into this trap. This is trap, a descending trend line. It will return here on demand. If price comes back here, it's still on demand. This is a descending trend line, DTL. We have two descending trend line. On a larger scale, this is the roof, this is the floor. If you look here, we have a descending trend line. On the descending trend line, below the line is a supply roof. We have no structure above the line. So the price is technically going on sell. We do not have a structure at the front of the line. We are trading below, but at the bottom, we are on demand. So where are you looking to buy? You're looking to buy on demand. You're only looking to buy price, to buy any asset, stocks, whatever it is, bond, you buy on demand and sell on supply. And you watch out for the impulse and correction by knowing your floor and your roof. Where is my floor? Where is my roof? You must find out your floor and your roof. Very important. So let's go. So we have here a breakout structure. Price came here. Retest candle one. Check my previous post 2 days ago. I posted the exact sell price level and it came to pass. So this is why you have this here, and it's a very clean structure on 15 minutes. 15-minute price action is very good to give you a sniper entry. So if you are eager for a sniper entry, look at 15 minutes. 15 minutes will give you a very clear position on timing, very clear position on timing, So the next thing we are going to look at is now is we are now left with two boundaries. Let's change the color. We are left with two boundaries. So we have to change the colors. Let's change them to black. Let's change them to black. So we have here now a supply roof and a demand floor. You see, price have technically changed structure because it's an overbought market. So the dumping will not be immediate. It will follow structure of the market. But we're also looking out for a possibility of a swing as price remains bullish. The market remains bullish. So even if you have a bearish bias, it's important to understand that you could be caught up in a sudden swing. Anybody can be caught up in a sudden swing. To the downside, I have an estimated drop level where we expect a massive dropout. You are going to expect a massive dropout in this zone. Well, let's do it here. After price broke out, this is our first retest. And if you extend it, let's extend it. You can see. So after we broke out from there, price came down on retest. So this is an important level to watch. It's an important level to watch. This is our supply roof. This is our supply roof. And breakout of a supply roof, price returns on demand. 15 minutes, very exciting. So let's see if there are other invalidation of trend, support structure, support structure. So we have here for you to see why price has pulled out from that structure. On 15 minutes, we have here support structure, support structure, support structure, breakout of the support structure, retest, triple confluence. This is the third confluence. So we'll change the color to purple and give it a dotted bubble line. So for us to see on 15 minutes that our confluence remains the same, then let's look on a horizontal level. Do we have a structure? Look at here. Here is a support structure. Here is a support structure. Price went up, came down, broke the structure. So if we track this, this is another slightly inclined resistance structure to upswing. We have the first test here. You can see it. After which, price have made a significant push. Look at the structure. First retest, second retest, break of structure, retest, and the price have significantly dropped. It's not completely horizontal because look at the support. Look at the price action we are using. You can see the price action. You can see the price action here. So even if you want to pick it from here, you are going to miss out by over 4-5 points. So let us treat it as inclined. We have here support structure, breakback of support structure. We came back on retest, and price is doing its thing. Then the next sell idea, we have here support structure, meet another resistance structure. Wait for your sell at this point. So we're going to have a buy idea at this structure. Support structure, break of a support structure, retest. Break of a resistance structure, price is coming back on retest. So we might likely have a retest to almost at the same level with our previous low. So watch here, this will act as a barrier to further slide of price. So if we come here, I expect a reaction at that level. I expect a fantastic reaction. So this is a zone. Let's make a zone. Let's make a zone. And let's make a zone. I want to the zone to, yes, to feature this week. That week where price dropped last. That's gonna be your case one. Case one buy idea. 2,709. Let's change the color to purple. And the next is going to be a fall into this zone, the current demand floor, where you have the bullish order. There are a lot of bullish order lying on this descending trend line, DTL. It's a demand floor. You can see price is trading above the line. So I want price to return here. So on a more aggressive sell, sellers could pull price into 2,685, into 2,675. So we'll continue to mark it. Let us say we move into New York session, a play into New York session, we see price return here in the zone of 2,679. So let's look at a strong horizontal structure where we can likely have price if we have a massive drop. So this line is valid. This is also a valid structure. They are both valid support. Now price has broken from the resistance structure to return on demand. So I want price to pull into this level for a buy. So watch this trend. We want to see a price pull into this pattern, pull into this sell angle, into the buy angle, and do what is expected based on Shavyfxhub strategy. You can go watch our tubes on YouTube, on TradingView. All trade are posted live. All analysis are live analysis, real life analysis. So we have an ascending trend line, ATL, and a break of the structure, which ultimately brought us on 15 minutes to a retest. So at the moment, SAU is going through correction, a much awaited correction after a heavy bullish rally in the last months. You can see it, demand floor, supply roof. So let's treat it as demand and supply. It makes a whole lot of sense. Forget about the big grammars. So I prefer this word demand and supply. It makes a whole lot of sense. And when you treat it based on demand and supply with our trend rule, when we find our area of demand and supply, we look at our trend line. Above the line is on demand, below the line is on supply. It makes it a whole lot easy. Then let's see if we can find another structure. If we cannot, let's limit ourselves and okay, look at here. We have here a resistance structure, break of a resistance structure, price came on retest. So now we have 5 confluence to another drop in the zone of 2,736.88 and tallying with the descending trend line, a supply roof for sell. So when price got here, it got to a supply roof backed by another supply roof and ascending trend line because price broke the demand floor and turned it to a supply roof. So that was why price has sold here. Why did we sell here? Price touched a supply roof again. So everything, there must be a why. So why did price sell here is a question. So we are going to see it again. We have here a floor. If you check this floor, you see another floor. Break of the floor, price came on retest. So look at it. You can see the structure on 15 minutes. 15 minutes is very good after a long intraday higher time frame structure. You come down to 15 minutes for clear directional bias. For clear directional bias. So on 15 minutes, also have another break of structure in line with the descending channel where we have a roof, where we have a floor. So we are doing pretty well to follow the structure the way it should. And you see here, we have here demand, price could demand, making here a support